Alright, hello Patreoners. I'm recording this with my new camera, so I apologize if the audio is a bit strange. A while ago I asked on Instagram if you guys had any questions that you'd like me to elaborate on, so let's get right into it. Lauren Lorena asks, how did you get started arting? Have you always been able to art? I've been arting since I was a young child. Like many artists, I would say I was like good at it when I was younger because I remember getting comments and stuff and compliments. But you know, we're always learning, and I'm still learning how to art. So yeah, since I was little. Bree Coral asks, thank you for taking questions. Did you study art at school? What artists inspire you? Do you ever experiment with other mediums? Are you able to make a living entirely from your art? That's a bunch of questions. Okay, did you study art at school? So I went to OCAD, which is the Ontario College of Art and Design. But I sort of couldn't hack it and I dropped out after 1 year. So I'm an art school dropout. I think I'll elaborate more on that in a story time video. I think that would be fun, so I'll talk more about that. What artists inspire you? It's kind of split up into comic artists and like painters, or like you know, like illustrators, I guess. So my comic artist influences are, I'll say, Liz Prince, Jess Fink, Julia Wirtz, Becky Cloonan is a big one. In terms of illustrators, I love Jen Wang, Becky Cloonan again, and Cab, Vera Brosgall. Yeah, I really like traditional illustrators who use watercolor and ink, and I really love autobiographical comics. Do you ever experiment with other mediums? Not really. When I tried to paint, I got really discouraged because I sucked at it so much, which is really not great. Like, you should kind of practice it and then, like, you know, just try it. What was I gonna say? I would love to do like pottery one day, or like ceramics. I think that would be really rad. And I'm trying to gradually learn how to do more digital art kind of stuff, but it won't be like just digital art, it'll kind of be just to enhance or color my traditional works. Are you able to make a living entirely from your art? At this point in my life, yes, I'm very blessed to be able to do that, and it's just in the last kind of year or two that I've been able to mostly make a living from just my artwork and not have a side gig or like work retail or something. So I'm extremely grateful for that, and you guys are a part of that too, so thank you very much. You know, it means more than I can say. Yes. Okay, let's see. How do you keep a consistent practice? Says High Speed Heart. Just draw and doodle every day. Because it's fun. How do you keep a consistent practice? Yeah, I guess. just draw every day. How do I keep it? Does that mean like, how do I keep consistent practice? Yeah, just keep drawing. I finally started using references this year. You know, friggin' 30 years old and I just started using references. Okay. Briny Lemon, is it Briny or Briny? Briny Lemon says, you've been very open about your personal struggles and how it has affected your creativity. I find it very brave of you as well as inspiring. Can you speak more on the process you took this last year? Would you even consider making a Wax and Wayne type comic about it? So this past year has been my biggest kind of mental health struggle yet, and I kind of had like a bit of a breakdown this past spring. And yeah, I'll talk about it because, you know, who cares? You know, it happens to all of us, and or a lot of us, and I don't think it should be like anything to be ashamed about or you know, and I've come a long way and I'm very proud of myself. Oh my gosh, I'm going off on a tangent. What was the question? Can you speak more on the process you took this last year? Yeah, art has been always kind of a good venting thing for me. And if I go through struggles, I'm going to write about it, and it kind of helps to get it on paper, and it helps you put it into perspective sometimes. Yeah, I'm also starting to realize that social media impacts what I draw and how I draw like more than it should. So I'm trying to get back to a point where I'm just kind of drawing for me. And it does bleed through. If I'm enjoying myself and I'm drawing something that I'm passionate about, I think you guys are able to tell, and I don't know, it just, if I don't want to just draw to get likes and retweets. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I might make a comic about it one day. I kind of made a little comic that I put on my Instagram where I was a puffin and talked about my mental health struggles, but not how it's affected my creativity. I don't know if it has, to be honest. Yeah, sorry about the crappy answer. Philuelane says, how did you discover your love for ink? Even back when I was first starting to really enjoy drawing, like when I was a teenager, I really loved the starkness of black and white images, and I just really loved ink. And after I started using a brush, I really fell in love with it because it's very versatile. You can do like brushy, like dry brushy stuff, or you can do like wet, big, juicy lines. And I've always loved just black and white cross-hatching and you know, Edward Gorey looking art and kind of sketchy stuff. So yeah, so it started with my love for black and white art, and then and manga and stuff, and yeah, I love black and white art, and when I tried brush I fell in love with it. So that's how I love ink, and I continue to use ink. Apple Shampoo Art says, is there an illustration dream you have? Maybe a collaboration or commission or something else. I'd love to do my own kids book that's really well illustrated by me and that I'm really, really proud of. And I feel like it would be a really cute kind of folklore kids story about something like a legend or like a little adventure. I think that would be kind of like a dream job, and like I think I can make that happen one day. Collaboration, I'd love to do like the SPX poster. I would love to do that one day, or the TCAF poster, because those are my two favorite conventions. So if I was asked to do one of those, I would absolutely love it. I'd love to I'd love to do like a New York Times cover or something cool like that. That would be really cool. When I'm drawing, I'll like flip it over like that, and just like, because you can see the mistakes better. So right now her head is looking a bit big, so I'll smallin it. Okay. Apple Shampoo Art also asks, did you ever make originals you have had trouble parting with? You sell a lot of them. Yes, 100%. I've been kind of broke and strapped for cash, and I've sold originals that I really miss to this day, and yeah, what an idiot, eh? Like selling them for cheap. And like little ones too, where I was like, maybe I should have kept that one. But as you can see, I most of the drawings I've made are based on these like sketches ripped out of my sketchbook. So sometimes if I sell one and then I regret it, then I'll make a little replica. Sorry, my mouth is really dry today. Domiko Fo says, how long it takes to draw one illustration? It really depends on the size and the detail. I mean, something like 11 by 14 inches, that's a more detailed piece. It can definitely take 3 or 4 hours, but something that's on a little piece of paper like this, I can probably whip it out in like 30 or 40 minutes from starting to ink it to coloring it. Yeah, so it depends on the size. Oh, excuse me, guys. Do you ever accidentally drop the brush on your drawing? No, but I do accidentally smear the ink because I'm moving around too much trying to ink the whole thing, and then I smear it because it's not dry yet, and then I go and it's very scary. Rick Chillett, shout out to you, Rick, says, how are you doing? I'm doing really well at the moment. I'm staying with my family for Christmas, and my partner's coming to visit, so I am ecstatic. I'm also extremely overwhelmed because I accepted way too much work, and I should not have done that, and now I'm panicking to get it all done before my partner gets here this weekend. And overall, I'm excited for the new year, and I think some changes are going to happen. Hopefully some good changes. Thank you so much for the questions. Sorry again about the audio. Have a wonderful holiday season and new year, and I hope 2020 brings us all really good stuff. Over and out. Wait, that's what Glozell says. Peace!